So, like, as we have made the analysis 2 3 days back for the BTC, so we took a trade here on the 4 hour time frame liquidity sweep at this candle at the extreme top. We we sold the 5 lot of BTC, and then we were continuously holding it for 3 days, expecting that the market will fall because we have many reasons to fall. Liquidity sweep was happened, then the Iran and US war again started, the ceasefire was broken down, so negativity was expected and like it happened, but market trapped us. For continuously 3 days, I haven't shifted my SL. It was like where it was, but later on when it started showing me the strong move I saw from here, like this, the strong move was started from here. So I was expecting it to happen further. So I just pulled my stop loss somewhere here at this line. And then what happens is that you all know it it hunted my trailing SL and then it started falling. No problem, but I'm happy that our analysis was correct and it is respecting our level also. And if now onwards, if I want to buy BTC, I'll be surely buying it somewhere at this level or this level after the liquidity sweep of these levels. Most probably this level or this level. I won't be expecting it to come at this position, but let's wait like how market reacts at that position. Daily bias, if we check, why will not today trade in the BTC? The reason is like if we see the market today on the daily bias, so it is neither at the top and not at the bottom, and the strategy we follow is like buy low and sell high. So it is not getting satisfied anywhere. So yeah, we are not going to buy it at this level. We'll plan to buy somewhere in this region only, here. It will be a good buying zone for us. Now let's come to the gold. So on the gold, again, if we make a daily bias, so what we can see is that the candle is somewhere in the middle of the range. I would be selling the gold if it is coming at this level, or will buy the gold if it is coming at this level. Okay, so this will be the analysis. Moreover, like if we check on the 1 hour time frame, we have a strong trend line. The gold is following continuously, like from past few weeks we can say. Yeah, from past months we can say, from May it is following some trend line. But here also we have observed that continuously it was always, first if we check on the daily time frame, it is at the good support level, like here. This is the good support level, this whole area, and it somehow it has respected this area as well. One thing. Second thing, if we again come to the lower time frame, uh, here 1 hour again, so what we see that we can see that it was continuously falling, lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low, and again lower low. But then it started higher high, a strong breakout of the previous lower high, again higher high, higher high, higher high. So somewhere we got a sense that the buyers are trying to take the control as it is at the good higher time frame support level, and this price action also we can see. The other thing is that it has formed a good support also here. If you see, like at this level it pulled the rally, at this level it pulled the rally, but again we have a resistance zone here, so we can't buy at this level because it is totally bearish. This trend line is stronger compared to this zone as per my analysis. And Yeah, we are not at the good level of buying because it looks like we are something at the middle. If I want to go buying, I'll go buying at this level only for the gold, I'm saying here. So no trade for gold as well until and unless the price doesn't reach to this level or this level. Now let's come to Ethereum. We have something in the Ethereum. If we check on the daily bias, what we can see? First check, is it nearby to a major level? So yeah, what we can see is that the Ethereum is at a major weak support and it has grabbed the liquidity of the previous few weeks, okay, multiple times. Now if we shift ourselves to the daily time frame, what we can see is that it is at a good resistance which has been tested two times. Okay, so is it a good selling level? Yes, it is a good selling level. It is a good selling level. So we can plan a sale here. But like we can see, like it has took a good rejection also from the same zone, tapping the, sweeping the liquidity of the previous highs. So we are at a good selling level. But where will sell? Because this candle is a day candle. It is very big candle. So let's shift towards the lower time frame. On the lower time frame, what we can see on the lower time frame, we have the yeah, sorry. So on the lower time frame, we have a good higher highs, right? Higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high. Again one higher high. This also higher high. Not this. This is the other higher high. Okay. Now, is the previous low is broken of the previous swing high? Here, here was your previous swing. Yes, it is broken with a strong power candle. And then the buyers again tried to pull the market up and it has they successfully created one more higher highs. Okay. And then it started falling. But later on what happened? The moment like from the price zone from where it took the new high, can we call it as a lower higher low? Yes, it is a higher low. We can call it as a higher low. So once the higher low is formed, we mark that area as a good buying level, right? But then later on what happened is that a strong power candle closed not below the wick, or it is strong, visually it is strong, but if could have been more strong if it would have given us the closing somewhere below this low, below the low of this candle or out of the blue box, but it didn't. But still, is it a bad candle to sell? No. So now when we can plan the trade here on the 1 hour time frame, now we can see here is a change in character. We have seen the higher, but here it is a new lower low, lower low, right? So when we can plan the entry here, now this is a very important zone, price zone for us, because this has the power. Here were a lot of orders that made a new high. So here exactly the buyer entered. Now this is a very important. Now sellers tap that buyer. Sellers hunted that buyer. Now this is a institutional selling level. Okay. Now whenever, now are we going to take the trade exactly when this zone is break? No, we'll not. What we'll plan instead, we'll wait for the market to give the closing below this level, below this zone, like it has given, but here also it is forming one sort of zone. Let's see here. So here also it is forming some sort of zone. Now there are two scenarios to take the sell side entry. One scenario is if it is coming to this level, a new high, and if it is going to sweep the liquidity of the previous high, of course I'll go for a short. If not, now here the complete bias is sell side only. We are not going to buy anywhere. Okay, so for the sell side, the best position to sell is this new. If it is making a new high and tapping the buyers, we'll sell here. Otherwise, if it is showing me the structure like a breakout, retest of the same zone, and like this, so we will try to enter at this position at this retest. Why this is a very important zone? Because this is where the buyers were tapped earlier. The buyers entered, the sellers tapped them. So this is very important level. So if we are taking a trade, surely we'll post this analysis and we'll take the trade too. So that is the analysis for today. Let's see if market comes to our level, we'll surely take a trade. So thank you. Discussed our strategy. Like on the 1 hour time frame Ethereum, we were only planning for the sell side entry. So what we have seen is that like we had a 3 4 candles, in the sideways zone. Okay, so if we shift on the lower time frame, what we have seen, this was a perfectly sideways zone. We have seen the market has given the breakout of this zone. Next candle doji, next candle a power candle, but later on I saw that the sellers got trapped here. Okay, how did I confirm the sellers, the buyers, sorry, the buyers got trapped here, and how did I confirm the buyers got trapped? Because this was a breakout candle. If it has to go up, okay, here the seller came. See, बात क्या होती है ना कि एक स्ट्रॉन्ग रैली में अगर कहीं पर भी सेलर घुसता है और वहाँ से बायर उसे फिर से ऊपर ले जाता है, सो देयर आर मल्टीपल गुड बाइंग स्ट्रेंथ ओवर देयर. सो एक्सपेक्टेड होता है कि वहीं से मार्केट फिर से ऊपर निकल जाए. बट इन आवर केस व्हाट वी हैव सीन इज दैट बट इन आवर केस व्हाट वी हैव सीन इज दैट मार्केट आया, इस जोन में आया. ओके, अगर हम और लोअर टाइम फ्रेम पे जाए, इसने बायर ने फिर से उसी जोन से ऊपर जाने का ट्राई किया. वो सेम जोन, इट वाज अ लाइक रिट्रेसमेंट जोन ऑल्सो, रीटेस्ट जोन था, वहाँ से भी ऊपर नहीं ले पाया. वहाँ से डोजी बना और फिर एक सेलर कैंडल बना, फिर एक सेलिंग कैंडल बना, फिर एक सेलिंग कैंडल बना. अगर हम और लोअर टाइम फ्रेम पे जाते हैं तो क्या हमें यहाँ पर एक हेड एंड शोल्डर पैटर्न दिख रहा है? यस, देयर इज अ हेड एंड शोल्डर पैटर्न. ये सो इस कैंडल पे, ये जो नेकलाइन जिस कैंडल ने तोड़ा, हमने उस कैंडल पे एंट्री लिया है. अभी हो सकता है प्रॉफिट में जाए, लॉस में जाए, पता नहीं, बट इट्स जस्ट अ लर्निंग पर्पज वी आर डूइंग, एंड दिस इज़ अवर ट्रेड. हमने एस एल लगाया है यहाँ पे इस हेड के नेक लाइन पर. देखते, शायद पता नहीं अभी उठ जाए या बाद में भी उठ सकता है. और स्टॉप लॉस दिया है नीचे 1:4 का है. लेट्स सी, लगता है उड़ ही जाएगा यहीं पर. महीने बनो उड़ जाएगा शायद. चेकआउट भी हो सकता है. सिर्फ $0.74 का रिस्क लिया है. द ट्रेड लुक समथिंग लाइक दिस. वन इज टू थ्री लगा देते हैं. नीचे ऑर्डर ब्लॉक भी है. उड़ जाएगा शायद ऐसा हमारा. नो प्रॉब्लम. But what we have done is the analysis. Maybe the analysis is wrong, but we are following some sort of direction. जैसे जैसे मिस्टेक्स होगी हम सीखेंगे and will improve for sure. उड़ गया गाइस, कोई बात नहीं, ठीक है। देखते हैं गलत क्या किया। कभी कभार तो हम कुछ गलत नहीं करते फिर भी उड़ जाता है। अभी मुझे, मेरा स्टिल बाय सेल साइड का ही है। अभी मुझे फिर से अगर सेलिंग करनी भी हो, सो आई वुड प्रिफर सेलिंग एट दिस लेवल नाउ। वाई दिस लेवल? सी, यहाँ पे बायर है, स्टार्ट सेलिंग में बायर ने एंट्री मारी थी। सो होपफुली लॉट ऑफ सेल ऑर्डर्स माइट हैव बीन प्लेस्ड एट दिस प्राइस लेवल। यहाँ पे मैंने ऑलरेडी अलर्ट लगाया है। सो इफ प्राइस कम्स टू दैट लेवल, विल शॉर्ट अगेन, नो इश्यूज।